Alrighty, folks, we are back. I look like I'm 4 miles away from everyone else, but that's because this camera has no zoom. But welcome to Dark Tide. We are back. It's been a couple of weeks, but we are back. There's a cat that wants to stand on my arm. But yes, we're back. We are here once again with Dark Tide, and I have forgotten to find a question to ask, so give me 2 seconds, and we will do introductions.
What is your favourite kind of fish?
Yes, you know what, fuck it, we'll do that. You're right, Tom, well done. Right, okay. So who are you, what are you playing, and what's your favourite kind of fish? Starting with Tom.
Oh, bollocks. I was hoping you wouldn't pick me first, because I don't really know much about fish. My favourite kind of fish is the... sorry, who am I? Where am I? Hi, my name is Tom. I am currently playing as Anna Schwartz, who is a Grey Warden, favours the crossbow, and is generally, like, fairly sort of... dour, I guess. Not too excitable about anything. Just sort of gets on with it and hopes that they don't die. Favorite kind of fish? Let's go with. I'm gonna have to rely on my Stardew Valley knowledge here, because I don't really know many fish in the real world.
Stardew Valley.
I'm gonna
well-known
go with
fish simulator.
the lava eel.
The lava eel.
That is my favourite fish. It is very difficult to catch, but it is found in the lava lake. In the lava level of the caves in Stardew Valley, in the Ferngill Republic.
Where's the Ferngill Republic?
I think that's the country the Stardew Valley is actually in.
I never knew that.
I'm sure that's right. I may be mistaken.
Okay, well, we're learning something new every day. Every day's a school day. Speaking of every day a school day, Eden.
Hello, I'm Eden. And yeah, you'll have to listen to Pretending with Dice to figure out what that reference is about. My character is Wraith, a Teventa mage, mortician, and sometimes lawyer. And my favourite fish is haddock. I like haddock well enough. From
Very
the fish and
tasty.
chip shop.
All right, then we have Rowan.
Hello, I am Rowan, also known as Rowboat, or the one with green hair. They, them. I'm playing Juniper, a small cat creature thing. I'm gonna have to puddle off really early on, I'm so sorry.
It's alright,
favourite fish? Work, more work. Second work of the day.
That's a tricky question for you. Favourite fish?
I really like fish, and I like that in the sense of like animals. I'm going to say Siamese fighter fish. I've got a really big soft spot for them. They're labyrinth fish, so they can breathe air. They are shockingly colourful and intelligent and really fun to have as pets. I've had many over the years, because they're 4 years each. I was actually going to get a tattoo sleeve at some point with all the fish I've had over the years, but I haven't started that yet. I had one that would like eat out of my hand, and I have a very funny story in which I had my pet millipede out, and I held the millipede up in front of the tank because, you know, I was at uni and very bored, and the fish panicked and hid, and then kind of did that kind of round the ferns in the fish tank at it. Seemed to click that it was outside the glass, came right up to the glass and started doing this at all the angles, trying to figure out what the fuck it was looking at. That fish worked out that it was behind the glass and therefore safe.
Smart.
I swear on my life this happened. I missed that fish. He was a smart little fish. I had a little laser pen for him to chase, and he worked out that that wasn't a thing either. And I've got that on videotape to bloody prove that it happened, because he looked right over at me and refused to chase it ever again. I had a fish smarter than my cat. Rest in peace, Gondwana.
Alright, and finally, we have Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy. I play Ruth Yusuf, our Dalish elf healer. He's very grumpy.
Such a grump.
He's such a grump. Love him so. I'm growing up as a trawler. My dad was a trawlerman for years, so I should know a lot of fish. But if honestly, I didn't actually eat that much fish growing up, so I'm just gonna go with my the one that I think is like the most scary, and that is the anglerfish, because I think I love it. I think it's the most coolest looking creature of nightmares in the deep dark sea, because that little light just to like, ooh, like little Dory when she's going around going, oh, look at the light. Yeah.
Look up
Dangerous little fuckers.
dragonfish. Look up dragonfish.
Ooh. I will.
Dragonfish.
Everything an anglerfish is times 11.
Ooh, I'll look at that later then.
Yeah.
Hang on, dragonfish.
I can't open another window in this laptop, otherwise I'll just freeze into oblivion and not be back.
I'm gonna get it on my phone so you guys can see the coolness that is dragonfish.
That is interesting. Hang on.
I know, right? I freaking love animals so much. Apparently, I was googling the HMS Terror.
I mean, it's a cool story.
It is.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, but also terrible story.
Hang on. I'll just put this for those who are terrified. Yeah, I was just going to put the picture up.
Oh, yeah.
I was just going to put a picture up on stream for everyone properly. There you go. There is a dragonfish.
He's a dragon.
He's a dragon. They're
So
just
yes, now you've all seen that, we can remove that.
They're freaking cool looking.
Yeah, that's the picture I've got up there.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Honestly.
So yes, now we have seen the scariest fish in the world. What happened last week? Or last time, even?
Well, Ruth was back at camp, nursing some wounded, helping out in the infirmary, so I don't know what the rest of you were doing.
Running.
That doesn't surprise me.
Running.
Ran around a bit, I think.
We were tasked with finding a guy, if memory serves, talk of werewolves and potential lycanthropy, and we ended up going to a little village, or like a little group of buildings, where there were a group of people dancing around in a kind of May festival manner, and they seemed a bit weird straight from the off. Fergus went straight into one of the buildings and found a rather weird old lady who offered him tea, which he took like a fool, even though this woman was acting very strange. And immediately he started to unravel and fall to pieces, and eventually that did actually lead to a demise. But first of all, he went on a tear. At one point, my character was tangled up in him, and he was running around in front of the houses, but I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit there. What else
I think that's when the running started. I think I tried to chase it.
Yeah, because he was made of yarn, so yeah, you were very interested.
So yeah, chaos ensued. The house got kind of obliterated in one of Fergus's freak accidents. A bunch of guys got crushed in there. Juniper was out of sight at that time to my character and Anna. And it's like, by the time everything had finished, we certainly thought, or at least Wraith thought, that maybe Juniper was under the building. So we'll see how that plays out. But the old woman that had kind of instigated all of this, there was indication that she was at the root of some kind of cult or something. She was controlling some force that was creating... Evil! Yeah. But she got away. We tried to trap her. She was running off, and she said some foreboding words to us and went off.
She was very mean.
I think that was the point at which I went to work and proceeded to pack up Chinese takeaway.
All right, well, that will do. So we'll carry on from there. I think the last thing that happened to Fergus is he got basically melted into a core, which I think, if I remember right, you threw onto the cart. That's my last memory of that.
He's like a little egg or something.
He's kind of like
Hockey puck.
A kind of a hockey puck sized. Yeah, he's kind of well melted. Melted.
God, a Polly Pocket just came into my head for some reason.
Well, Fergus does have something new every week, yes. It's never a dull moment with Fergus. So, yes, that was that. So we'll carry on from there. So you, yes, hello. He's being very unsettled today, so he just wants to wave again one more. Now hopefully he'll calm down. He always calms down after waving for some reason. Right, so yes, you go back to the base, back to the sort of headquarters of your thing, and report the loss of Fergus, in which case you get a who from Yevon.
Tracks.
Yevon is too busy to deal with that shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
kind of-
Yevon's too busy to learn everybody's name.
You know that
He's
kind
got a
of
lot to do.
He has the response of someone that hasn't believed Fergus is real and it's just been an invisible friend that you've all had. He's been like, yeah, take Fergus. Fergus. Who the fuck's Fergus?
Which one?
So
Was that the one that stole things? Was that the one that wrote the books? Like, who was this?
Is that the weird looking elf? Which one?
There's a lot of weird looking folks playing with those guys.
So
Who knows where they are?
So yes, so you turn, and then the next morning, as you are sort of sitting down, if you're having your breakfast together, a very annoyed-looking elf walks over. He dumps a large box, relative-sized box, on the table you're all sitting at, and says, "You have to take this to the village."
Which village?
He ruffles through his pockets and hands you a very crudely drawn map, and he goes, "There." He just points to a large X on the thing, which looks like another sort of house in the middle of the forest.
Do we name, address? These are details.
He goes through his pockets again, pulls out another piece of paper, and goes, "Simon."
No, thank you very much.
Just
Is the box open, by the way?
The box does open, yes.
Okay, can I open it and then hop inside?
You open the box. It seems to be packed full of bottles and what looks like wrapped food.
Judy, careful. You don't want to get covered.
Paul is trying to get in.
I know.
Is attempting to follow, and arse is up in the air.
Judy, there's no space for you in there. I'll find you another box later.
She gives you the most insulted yet look imaginable.
Out. Come on.
Is Ginny getting out of the box?
No, you're probably going to scoop around.
Yeah.
She's looking at you and huddling further into it, thinking
It's
she's in trouble.
just like sigh. Sits up, lifts her head over. Come on, over the shoulder, and then she goes slides her down the back of his down the back.
She
Closes
jumps
the
off your
box.
back and then careens into another table.
That does not surprise me. You're just gonna close the box and put something on top of it to keep the lid shut.
Okay.
I suppose we'd better get this loaded up before Juniper gets any more ideas.
Yeah.
Are we all done for breakfast? Yes.
I'm gonna finish off the last bit of porridge. I'm hungry.
Porridge. Important start to the day.
I was gonna say I make sandwiches, but that's Jack. That's not rude.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a sandwich,
I
but
don't think Jack would cope very well in Dark Tide.
No, Jack would not go very well here. Oh god, him and Junie would be best friends though.
He would. He would ride her like a mount. It'd be adorable.
He would. He would. Oh,
nice say.
no.
Right.
That's my little dwarf. Not my dwarf. My
Halfling, isn't it?
no, it's a gnome.
Gnome. That's it. Yeah.
Gnome, goblin. No, I can't remember.
It's a gnome.
God.
Yeah, that
Yes,
would be a
it's a
chaotic
gnome.
mix. Last thing that Junie needs is a second set of hands to help her, to be honest. Like, oh my god.
Oh dear. Right. So.
Alright.
You carrying the box? Or who's carrying the box? If anyone is carrying it.
I can help carry
Yeah,
the
I'll
box.
help.
Yeah, I'm sure between two of us we'll be able to manage.
Okay. You carry the box. It's not very heavy, but it's heavy enough that it weighs quite a lot to carry long distances.
Is it one of those awkward shaped ones as well that you just can't get a good grip
it's
around without somebody else?
It's just big enough to hold comfortably, just slightly too big to hold comfortably, around and under it. It's just one of those really awkward shaped boxes.
Dang.
well, we'll shuffle out to the cart then, I suppose. Dump it on there as quick as possible.
Okay.
Can I
You ready,
refill my
Manny?
knife stock on the way?
What was
Just
that?
nick some off the table going past. Can I lick some knives on the way?
Yep, sure.
Like, refill my stocks.
Yep, sure. You steal the slightly blunted knives that are the sort of canteen, I guess.
Yoinks one out of someone's hand directly and just.
I can just imagine that Ruth like finds them all and then like stealthily returns them to the kitchen and with like an apology. It's like, so sorry.
Probably when doing the laundry and you have to pull like 40
Yeah,
knives out of the
exactly.
Oh,
Jingle, jingle.
every time you do a laundry, you return about 15 knives.
They're gone within a week again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a revolving cycle.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So you put it on the cart and you ask where Manny is, and apparently Manny has gone to speak to Yevon. And after a while he returns back going, I can't remember what is Manny's voice like.
Simpleton.
Simpleton. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we're going with this one then. I'm back from seeing yon big dwarf feller. There's been some weird noises in the cart recently. I don't know what's going on.
Oh God.
Weird noises? What do you mean, Manny?
Well, they're kind of like whistling, kind of like altitude burn song.
Oh, that'll be Fergus.
Might not be quite dead. Can I have a look at the little lump of whatever that was left as his remains?
You look around for it. It doesn't seem to be there. It seems to have moved. You're not really sure where it's gone.
Oh God. Manny, don't worry. It's probably Fergus. He's just
Haunting us.
I'm going to look meaningfully
He's what-
and at one of the sort of guards or one of the other Grey Wardens nearby and say, must be just the wind.
I was just gonna say that he's just practicing his stealth moves, but never mind.
All right.
I
So
don't think Stealth and Fergus go in the same sentence.
No,
paragraph
that's why he's
or book.
practicing.
Ah, yes.
Oh, well, I guess he won't be joining us today, but, well, let's get underway. Manny, are you ready to take up your position?
oh yep. No bother. Where are we going then?
Ruth hands him the map. Going to someone called Simon. This is the map. This is the map I've been given.
Turns over.
Simon.
Turns over. Where is this at?
Is it near the village? He said.
Turns it upside down.
Which village, he says.
Back front, upside down. Goes, no, this ain't near here. Not that I can reckon.
We have to go and bother Yevon with this.
Well, I can try. I mean, this river looks very vaguely familiar, but I don't recognise any path coming off it.
Perhaps it's an old map.
Could we double check, make sure we're going the right direction with...
Alright, what does map reading come under? If I'm going to do a roll.
Literacy?
I would say literacy,
Probably
yeah.
literacy,
or
yeah.
at least an intelligence check, yeah.
Because I don't have the highest intelligence, so that's going to have to be someone else.
Rafe and I can help with that.
Yeah, I can take a swing. I've got good literacy.
Let's have a look. Dot D20, isn't it?
Yes.
D20. I have to use my phone because my computer will not tolerate it. Soon.
Soon.tm. Alright, so between the two of you look over this map together, and it does seem to be a very old... It's weird, it seems to be an older version of a map, but it seems to be drawn more recently.
Okay.
It's like someone has taken a copy of an older map, but they've drawn it out themselves.
Have we got it facing the right orientation and
Yes.
things? Okay.
Okay, then
All right,
facing the thing, then, like, Well, I think we might be here, and that if that river's correct, then
Yes, and that outcrop looks a bit like familiar to that hill in the distance. So that must be that. Yes,
Is
I
the
think we're
map
quite good.
crinkling?
A little bit, yes.
Don't do
Do I
it.
have to roll to like go up and like slowly go gang gang gang?
I'm gonna. I'd like to.
Curious nibbles.
I'd like to grab Junie by the collar, if at all possible.
By the
Can I
collar.
roll to dodge?
Yes.
Presumably, Junie is wearing clothes, and clothes often have a collar.
A cloak. She has a cloak on and a belt, and that's about it.
All right, then by the neck of the cloak.
All right. Roll
What would
to.
I be rolling?
You roll Dex, and Judy just rolls Dodge. We'll see where we go
Okay.
from here.
Jesus Christ, how do I do this again?
Every
Dot
week.
D20.
Dot D20
Dot
plus
D20.
plus whatever your dodge. If you have dodge roll plus dodge roll.
Yeah, I think it's 5. 22?
Hey!
15. Oh,
Yeah, so you swing to grab Ginny. Ginny is not there when you swing.
damn it.
At least she's moved.
There is a slightly damp corner of the map, however.
Get off that.
There's like one tiny little puncture mark from the canine, and that's it.
pulling the map away a little bit. Then, no, Juniper, no, we need this. Don't-
No, Junie, leave it.
I think we were
On the
making
other
progress
side,
there.
Julie goes
Stop it.
and just peeps up.
Well, if our grasp of this is correct, then I think we can probably guide Manny along the way.
Yes. One of us can sit up with him and make sure make a double check that he's
Yes.
going.
Well, I'm happy to do that. I like sitting up front.
You don't like the back of the cart.
Well, no, not so much. I mean, it's
sounds like
private
birds.
access sometimes, and well, Fergus, you know what he's like. He's got a real penchant for hitting me for some reason. So I will reach.
Yes, and
Relax.
but may I ask that we swap after a while, because there's only so much I can handle the whistling.
Well, you'll have to trade some of your tub time, perhaps. We'll see.
Beg your pardon.
The tub time. It's been a while.
I was not expecting
Judy begins to bap gently at Ray. At the mention of hitting. There's a little bit of claw, but only like a little bit. It's like,
Oh, well, let's get underway, shall we? There's enough dawdling.
Yes, quite.
Okay.
Not sure what to think about that. That's rather disturbing.
All right. So after a couple of hours, you reach the bit of the road that you said it meant to turn off. You can orientate yourself with the river for where this path is meant to be, but where the turn off seems to be like there's a very dense bush covering the way the path should go. What do you want to do? It doesn't look like the cart could fit through it, even if you did hack the bush back.
We can either spend a couple of days working on it, or you can go by foot.
I take it we'll be going by foot. Manny, you alright staying here?
Yeah, all right. Do you often sing that song?
Song?
Oh, the
It's
one
for-
you've been whistling all this trip.
No, Manny, that's Fergus. He's in the walls.
can I try and track it down?
Manny's just sort of looking around nervously that there's no walls around, just like.
Yes, that's why we're worried, Manny.
Can I
That's why
use
he's
my
worried.
cat hearing to attempt to find where this noise is coming from?
You can try, yes.
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Awareness.
Awareness, that's just... 13.
As you sort of scarp around, your ears prick up on one side and you turn, and as you turn to face it, it comes from the other direction, and then you just keep looking around. Like it keeps going from different directions, and just as you think you've kind of nailed it down, all you hear in distance is, "It's Fergus, Fergus the Falcon." And then it goes.
Can I try and pounce on it?
You can try and pounce on it.
Do I have to roll?
No, you don't have to. You just pounce. You pounce around for a while, and you don't seem to find anything with your pouncing. You just kind of land and bounce and land and bounce, and the sound just keeps echoing around the cart. And
Creepy.
at this point, Manny's just watching this, going, like, "But so is he invisible then?"
I'm a little bit concerned for our companion here. Juniper! What are you trying to catch over there?
Noise.
Noise?
Moving.
I think she's trying to
Jump
say
for it again.
knives. I think she's trying to say knives.
Noise.
Oh,
Nice.
Junie, are you hearing a voice?
And flumps over onto the other side again.
Oh,
What?
It's
Arcana
there.
check.
It's there. It's there.
I don't know if we should be distracted by this. I mean, Fergus was our friend, after all. I can only hope.
I'm
that
gonna
this is
put a
live.
hand on your shoulder and say, I'm gonna stop you right there. He was a colleague. You don't have friends when you're a Grey Warden. You have colleagues. Don't
He was
get
always talking
attached.
He was always talking about friendship, though, and trying to impart knowledge about such things, however strange it was.
Mm-hmm. And how did that turn out?
Ruth's just gonna look at Ruth and go, "You're being very diplomatic right now."
Oh, I do try. I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. I mean, we can't be jumping around at ghosts. We've got things to deliver here.
Judy, we have to deliver this box. Come on.
Tail
We'll
lashes a few times and then scampers out the door.
We'll investigate this later. All right, Manny. Manny, we'll check it out later and get to the bottom of it. Don't worry. I'm certain it's just a very small person who's wandering around the. It's fine. Don't worry. Just
Any
pats him on
moment
the
now.
shoulder.
Any
Just pats him on the
moment
shoulder. What?
Any moment now, Manny's going to be. Oh, what? You mean like dwarves?
A little bit smaller.
Smaller than a dwarf. My.
Manny's voice has gotten strange.
Looking at the map, is the scale reasonable for what we've travelled so far? Like, looking at where we need to go, is it feasible that we can carry this heavy box immediately off the
It
cart? or should-
looks like about another quarter of a mile. So it looks like it's
not
going to
too
be
bad.
a slight,
Quarter mile in far.
slight rough.
It's doable.
Well, if we all carry the load, many hands and all that, it won't be so bad. So let's unload the cart and get on our way.
Oh.
Okay. So you unload the cart of this relatively heavy box. Are you clearing any of the bushes out of the way? Are you just gonna try and like shove
One
through
of
them?
us go ahead. Yeah, Ruth will go ahead and like start moving branches and try and clear a path as best he can.
Okay.
I will scout around and kind of keep an ear out.
And then yeah, we can all like take turns like switching, so that everybody gets like box time.
Good luck with Junie.
Box time, top time, everything is time.
Not that I think she'd be very good at carrying it anyway.
All right. So you drag this box through the bush, and you find that you're now on a very rough dirt sort of dirt and stone road. That it looks like there's been a path kind of cut out from people walking through, but it's like a sort of it's like the kind of path you get when people have been using the same sort of rough. They've been using the same shortcut through a section.
Desire path.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you move along this, there's lots of tree branches and stuff in the way that seem to indicate that no one has been along this path, at least, you know, being able to carry something or similar for a while, because there's quite a lot of branches and stuff in the way.
Ruth's making note of this, like, please someone tell me we're not about to just deliver a box to a dead man. Someone correct me.
Let's hope so.
Dead man?
What, that he's dead or that he's alive?
Hope that he's alive. My apologies.
Dead man! Dead man!
No,
Julie
we
points
don't.
at Wraith.
No.
Dead man!
Well,
I'm not
quite.
dead. I know I look a bit strange to you.
He's just skinny and old. He's not dead.
I don't think he's that old.
I don't think he was that old
Not
either.
necessarily.
He's got a wizened expression.
Prematurely going grey at like 25.
He has a wizened expression. He looks venerable. He's 25 years old, but he looks venerable.
Yeah, all I remember is like the Wraith was pale and has a waxy kind of complexion because he's not had enough sunlight.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think I've
always in the
defined an
war.
age here.
Junie is now skipping around Wraith singing, dead man, works in a shed, man.
Okay.
He's coming up with worse and worse
I've
rhymes as it
worked in
goes
some
on.
shed Juniper, but
I think it's a morgue, not a shed, but sure.
well, needs must. Along the way, you can just remember I've dealt with a few of the bodies, and some of these villages have been very poorly equipped.
I see. Okay.
Oh me.
So, are you just going to continue along this road?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
just continue. Check. Or I'm assuming one of us has brought the map with us just in case.
Gonna make a daisy chain on the
Are we
way,
meant to
except
bring
it's
the
every
map?
kind of flower
Well,
and a few leaves.
Wraith or Ruth had the map, so I'm assuming one of us has it.
Sure.
Whoever's not carrying the box at any given
Could you
moment.
imagine
Yeah.
we just turn up there, no one's got the map? What? I thought you had the map. Well, I thought you had the map. What? Why did you have the map? Well, I thought you did. Oh no.
When you find that Julie's chewed it.
No.
No, Junie.
Yang, yang, yang.
Yang, 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 yang.
Spit it. Spit that out right now. Jeez.
Cheese?
What a menace. What a menace.
Oh, okay.
I live with this creature.
Oh. Alright. So you carry on for a while, and the road seems to sort of swirl left and right, and eventually it goes round this small hill, and as you sort of follow it round, you see this very large, quite dilapidated house. It looks like nobody's been here for a long time, though you can see there's some sort of candlelight coming from the middle of the house.
Do we announce ourselves here? Or go up to the door? As I'd rather not go close. Given your last encounter.
I mean, this being an associate of the Grey Wardens, we should probably just announce ourselves. That, yes, I agree. I certainly don't want to risk going up to that door and finding out the hard way.
Ruth's just gonna like step forward and be like, "Delivery for Mr. Simon."
The candle immediately gets snuffed out.
Should we just put the box down and ring the bell and then walk away?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that too. Yep.
That's not a Junie plan, that's a me plan.
Yeah, no, that would be a Ruth's next best as well.
Okay.
Like, yep, we're just gonna leave this here and
You hear muttered conversation from inside.
How many voices?
At least two.
okay.
Pupsky
Just
asking
gonna-
very nicely for us to actually engage with the story he's written.
Oh, sweet child.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna walk. I'll grab the package and bang on the door with my foot.
Are you gonna leave, Annie, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm gonna stand at the door with the package.
I love how Wraith and Ruth are just like standing at the edge going, nah, we'll just stay over here.
I'm the one with ranged. I've got
This
the
is very
crossbow and the poison darts. You lot should. Actually, we don't really have any front line.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you're the closest we have. Because we have stealthy cat
Groll.
person, we have healer, and we have fireman.
I can
Fireman.
heal as well.
Superpower is setting things on fire and cutting off limbs.
Oh god.
You got a cauterize.
Yep.
Oh dear. Right. So you wait a couple of seconds. There's no sound. The muttering seems to again stop, and you hear a kind of. Actually, could everyone roll me awareness? Let's just go with that one. Let's get a couple of awareness rolls to see where we go from there.
Oh, okay.
14.
23.
11.
Then
Okay.
I'm looking at the floor.
Wraith notices movement out the sides, both sides of the house at the same time. It's like something is sort of slowly making them moving the way around the edges of the house towards you.
I think they might be trying to flank us. Everybody get ready and step back a little bit.
Get out my.
Anna!
Not my nice dagger, the second nicest one.
The second nicest dagger, okay.
The Fade
Okay.
dagger is only used for special assassination purposes.
And I
I
drop
will
the.
lose that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the box up against the door, and is there a doormat or something?
No, it's just like
Potted plant. I can put it under.
there's a broken pot. There's a broken pot that a plant may have lived in at some point next to the door.
All right, sure. I'll put that on top. Put it underneath that potted, and then start retreating back to where everyone else is.
Okay.
As you're approaching, Wraith will be pointing off to the sides of the building. And there's people coming around the sides.
I nod my understanding.
Okay. The muttering again continues. Are you just gonna stand and wait for them to approach?
I'll take cover behind a tree or something if there's something close by to get like full body cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll step up back into the brush.
Okay.
Can I climb a tree in readiness?
You can climb a tree in readiness, that's fine. At this point, the front door slowly opens and a sort of woman in her 80s goes, "Hello, dearie. Oh, it's fine. Could you take it inside for me? My back is not what it used to be."
Is she the woman from last time?
No, just another old woman. Doesn't
Okay.
doesn't recognize one from last time.
Don't trust it.
That looks like a honey trap, and it's not honey that she's trapping with.
She wouldn't be the first strange old woman that we've ran into that would cause trouble if we got close. I'm a bit concerned about the people coming around the side and trying to get a glimpse. Is there any kind of further movement at the side of the building?
It's more kind of like you see branches move, like something has moved through them, rather than actually seeing actual people.
Have I gotten back to the group, or am I still in like halfway between the house and?
You were on the way back when the old woman opened the door and started talking.
Okay. I guess I'll turn around and ask who. Actually, ask who the people around the house are. I guess.
The what, dearie?
Okay. So the other is pretending to be stupid, in which case she knows and is not going to tell us, or she doesn't know because she is stupid. That's fine. I'm going to instead say, what's your name?
My name is Clarice. What's your name, dearie?
Hugh.
Hugh?
Yeah,
How
Hugh.
are you,
Most-
Hugh? That's you must get that all the time.
You should hear my surname. The
Well, what is it, dearie? I mean, don't keep an old woman in waiting.
Please don't say what I think you're going to say.
it's the name of an old world god. God, a two-faced, I think, two-faced god, I think, something like that. Anyway,
A two-faced dog? Oh, it must be very unfortunate for it, dear. I mean, it must be hard to eat with two faces.
yes.
What kind of dog is it, dearie? Is it like a Mabari?
The Greek islands, I think. Anyway, we're here to do you know anyone called Simon?
The dog's called Simon?
No, do you know anyone
I've
called
not
Simon?
seen any dogs around, dearie, now. I can try calling for it if you want.
Do you know anyone called Simon?
Do I know anyone? Well, your dog, dearie, you've already told me that. I've not met any Simons, no.
Alright,
Should
I'm
I
gonna walk-
have?
Alright then, I'm gonna just ignore her and walk up to the door, grab the box, and I guess I'll take it back to the... We'll take it back to the cart. We've clearly got the wrong house, guys. That's Oski.
Dearie, my house is this way. Where are you going?
Make a delivery.
But you made a delivery, dearie. That's my box, isn't it?
No, sorry, mistaken identity. We're not looking for someone called Clarice, we're looking for someone called Simon.
Simon? Well, I don't know any dogs, dearie.
Exactly.
Oh.
How have I managed to get all the way back to the rest of the group yet?
Yeah, you've walked down the sort of stairs, ignoring the old woman's confusion.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to my day job.
I'm not sure if she is evil and pretending to be stupid, or if she just doesn't have good hearing, but there's clearly no helping someone who isn't called Simon when we've got something to help a person called Simon. So, I guess we read the map wrong. Do you want to have another look at it before we wander off?
I suppose so.
I suppose, but this is very strange. I
I'm
seem to have followed it right. At least I thought so.
Wraith is very preoccupied trying to keep an eye on the surroundings.
Alright, you look at the map and I'll keep an eye on the surroundings.
Okay.
Judy,
All right.
keep an eye on anything that might be trying to sneak up on us. You're up a tree, aren't you, somewhere?
Yeah, like somewhere in the branches there.
I'm going to address it address it up at the leaves of the nearest tree and hope that that's the right one.
Hope you're talking to someone, not just talking to a tree. Yes.
A tail bops down and flaps into your face.
Nice.
Well, at least you know she's there.
Alright, well, I guess we'll have a closer look at the map then and try and discern, like,
Where we went wrong,
we
yeah.
were here, but I could have sworn that was definitely the marking.
Will we maybe just take left instead of a right?
I can't imagine there'd be so many people out here. I don't.
No.
This is all very suspicious. Are there any other markings for, like, buildings potentially nearby on the map?
No, not on the map. Doesn't seem to mark any other buildings on the map. It seems to be the path seems to literally just go all the way up, and the cross is at the end, basically where the house you just where it was.
Okay. Hannah, this is the only building on the map. I really do think that there's potential for foul play here, or we probably
something
should have asked more
sinister.
questions of the messenger, really. But
I don't
When we
like
get back to camp.
shooting crossbow bolts at little old ladies just because they might be of evil.
Well,
I'm not suggesting that.
We don't necessarily have to. All we were asked to do is deliver it to this address. Simon might be a son or something, and she's just too addled of mind to remember.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm going to drop the box at Ruth's feet and say, off you go then.
If you want something done, you always have to do it your bloody self.
Ruth's
Hey,
gonna pick it up.
I did it the first time. Your turn now.
Ruth's gonna pick it up. Wander back to the old lady.
I am...
Madam,
The old lady's gone inside at this point.
I
I'm just gonna leave it at the doorstep then.
The door is still lying open.
Oh,
I have accompanied Ruth. I'm not
Okay.
gonna like I can be a bit of a jerk, but I'm not a dangerous jerk. I'm not gonna just.
I'm not a dangerous jerk.
I'm not gonna let you get killed just because I think.
yeah, please don't let the healer get killed. Ruth's just
It lose out on all the hilarious chemistry between Ruth and Wraith.
I know, right?
he's gonna just like put it in the doorway and then like just over the threshold, and that's it. He's not even gonna step inside. He's just literally putting the box over the threshold, and then that's it, and then leave. And that's all he was gonna do.
there. It's in our house. Let's go.
Alright.
I
So
guess we'll never know who Simon was.
you put the box inside the house, and as you turn around to leave, you go, "Oh, my box is back!"
Sorry?
And you just see the old one appear from the sort of darkness of the inside of the house, and you go, "Oh, it's inside now. That's wonderful. Well, I suppose I should take it. I wonder how to get it. Kind gentlemen," she sort of shouts after Ruth.
Yes?
"Could you bring it into my coffee table? I can't really
afraid
open it on
that's-
the floor."
I'm afraid that's extra and you weren't charged for that.
"Oh, I have a couple of coins."
God damn it.
Would you like me to sneak in as backup?
No, Ruth's just like,
No, let's not have any more people that we don't necessarily want inside. You know what? I'll go, and if all hell breaks loose, you'll all have to just come and get me. I'll blow up the house. It's fine.
Best of luck.
All right, madam. Let's see what your nasty tricks are. I hope there's just tea and biscuits, and that's it.
I'll probably follow you, but like at a distance. If you
stay
see
at
what
the
I mean.
door. Stay at the door.
Like just inside the door, like one
Like
foot
if-
in, 1 foot out. You know,
Yeah.
If you want
hand on
someone in the room
crossbow.
with you,
No, it's fine.
you need because I can hide in the shadows and not be seen.
It's true. Very stealth.
But then you can come in with your blade dagger and your cool dagger.
That's the idea.
But I can always blow up the house, so.
Yeah. We'll get you out.
Right, Ruth's gonna like trundle over and pick up the box and be like,
Right, where do you want it?
and he's just like looking around very suspicious about everything.
"Just in the coffee table through here, dear. Just come through." And she just leads you. There's no lights on in the entire house, and she's just walking into this very dark room in the middle.
Can Ruth conjure a light?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna conjure a light to like
Did the
dance
old lady
around.
ever take any steps outside? Out of interest.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, Ruth's gonna stay within like the perimeter of the light.
I'm sorry, dear. There's no room here. How about we go to the basement? There's loads of room in the basement. It's just over here down these stairs.
I'm afraid, madam, I will not go down the basement with you.
Yeah, you
I
just
will
get
just
paid
put
for cheap
this-
tricks.
Yes, this is not my first rodeo. I'm just going to leave these on your table and skedaddle.
I'm gonna can I hear any of this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna yell down something like, "You're not allowed to give party favors out."
At this point, you
Just because I like to see Ruth squirm.
party favors.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear. It's fine. Tell me what, just go take it down to the basement, dear. It's okay.
No. I'm just going to leave it here.
He's not moving.
The older woman just sort of goes, oh, that's a shame. He's not willing to go to the basement. It's all right,
he's
dearie.
not.
It's all right. It's okay. Would your friends like to come inside?
Perhaps leave now, Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth's gonna leave, and Ruth's very tempted to actually burn the house down. He's like, nah.
As you go
Not
to
yet.
leave, the front door slams shut.
I thought
Isn't
so.
Anna in the way?
Anna's in the way.
Yep, it slams into
I just-
Anna. Shuts,
I'm
slamming Anna outside.
Am I sort of squashed in between the door and the door frame? Like,
Yes.
ow. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna yell out to the guys outside the house that something is amiss.
Let's break down the door.
Ruth
Usually,
is gonna.
I communicate this through a combination of ow and and other sorts
no.
of cries.
Anna,
I've been squashed by a bloody door. Is it a big door, or is it just like a little wooden thing?
It's a front door, but it's relatively heavy, all things considered.
Wraith is
Ruth
going to move
is-
up on this, sorry, and keep, as he's going, look off to the left and right, trying to see if there's any further movement.
Ruth is going to cast a stun at the old lady.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, he's gonna knock her over, just like shove her over. 'Cause it's like no.
Just bars her out the way.
Yeah, he's not gonna waste magic because someone else could come through a doorway or anything. So he's like, no, get out of the way, old lady.
I'm gone.
I'm gone out of here.
All right. As
16.
you shove the old woman down, you hear ah as she hits the ground. Where's Wraith actually at this point?
He's out.
He's stayed back on the tree line until the door slam and is now moving up on the situation.
Okay.
And, yeah,
at this
keeping his
point,
eyes peeled.
Anna feels a strange, like the door opens again, and Anna feels something grab them and pull them inside as the door slams
Can
again.
I dive off the tree and try and get in that crack as they go in?
Yes.
What, Indiana Jones style?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that leave Wraith as the only one outside at this point?
Yes.
Okay. And the
The
door
job
slams.
is to get the door open.
The door slams as Wraith runs up. The door mysteriously opens again, just enough for Wraith to sort of. He was running up like he was going to hit the door, and the door just opens and he just falls straight through as the door closes again.
Do I see
Clowns.
anything now that I'm in?
It's the only light you can see is Ruth's light spell.
Okay. Can I not see anything because cat vision?
You
Or...
can see something, but again, it's mostly kind of fucked by the fact there's a really, really bright light by Ruth.
Okay. We don't need to light this up properly.
Do you make it brighter?
At this point, the door there's a door to the right of the front door that opens very ominously, and there's stairs leading down. The old woman sits up and goes, "Don't you just want to go to the basement?"
I'm gonna
Shove it down
punch
the
her.
stairs.
I'm gonna punch her in the face. Like, no! Don't want to. Do you need me to roll?
No. You
Yeah,
can, she's
no.
she's basically just sitting there. You can punch her in the face if you want.
Yeah.
Shut up!
At this,
Let us out!
at this point, you just hear an ominous voice come from the room going, "Ruth, Ruth, it's your time. Come down the stairs."
No.
What the hell's going on in here, Ruth?
I have no idea.
A very good question.
I think we're in a trap. And I'm very sure, since it knows my name, it's either a demon or something quite sinister.
So you know the door is on hinges, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just start chipping away around the hinges with my nice knife, not the fade knife, the other one, the second nicest.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start trying to take the door off the frame.
Okay.
I'll give you a hand. I do have lock picking, I think.
I would say
Okay,
go
I'll
to
try the lock. You try the hinges.
Yeah. Stay away from the stabby zone.
At this point, the old woman seems to mutter to herself, and then just does a hand gesture, and Ruth's light goes out. You're all standing in complete darkness as you hear a lot of shuffling feet around you.
Can I activate my own light?
Yep.
I've got. Do I still have a torch? I like to think that I think I used it last time, but I like to think that I got a new one at camp.
You can get a new one if you want.
Refresh my supplies, you know.
I would also like to cast Stun in the vicinity of where the shuffling is happening.
Okay.
D20.
Okay. Roll if Eden rolls for his light and you roll for the stun at the same time. We'll see where we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
11.
Great. 25.
Yep.
Nice.
So the stun seems to shudder through everyone. Everyone kind of feels a wee bit strange in the knees. And as Wraith's light spell sparks up, the room is full of people. One of them seems to be standing in front of Ruth holding what looks like some sort of plate, and behind there's a small banner put up saying "Happy Birthday, Ruth."
Oh, you fucker.
Oh my god.
And all of them are standing around going like...
That's hilarious.
Oh, you fucker.
Oh my god, that's funny.
At this point, this is laughing going on from the back corner, and you turn to see Evan pissing himself laughing.
You son of a bitch! How did you find out?
Well, actually, I got a letter. He pulls out the thing. He hands it to you, and it says, "It's Ruth's birthday next week. They'll love it if you do this for them." Signed, Fergus the Falcon.
How did that bastard figure this out?
I'd just like to call out. I'm going to call out to Yevon and say, Yevon, you know, you're extremely lucky that I didn't put a crossbow bolt through little old lady's head.
Ruth feels terrible. He punched her in the face.
I was this close.
Well, you know, we live in the fear of death every day, so you know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, and you brought you should have known with the box of wine and cake if you actually looked at it.
Probably.
There's a crash as the door clatters open and Julie has now knocked it off its hinges.
Oh god.
So, aye.
There's splinters everywhere.
So, yeah, we don't get often chance for merriment, so happy birthday, Ruth.
Oh, thank you.
So, as the night rolls on with lots of strange and wonderful things happening with lots of wine, and you have a day off from the Darkspawn, does anyone have anything else they wish to do before we stop?
Got him.
Oh, you fucker.
Speak, you mad evil genius.
That was brilliant. Excellent twist.
Oh,
That was well done.
For listeners, it is my birthday today.
It is.
Surely not.
Surely not. So yes. Thank you for that.
No problem.
That was cute.
Oh, I think we should figure out what would our guys do at parties. Like, Wraith is a wallflower, obviously. He's just off at the edge, having a quiet conversation.
Ruth is, if there's rum, then he's going to be having a poker table, and will be slowly getting absolutely arsed. Playing poker and getting everybody's money.
Junie be at the table cheating right alongside you.
Yep. They'd just be like, you just nudge her every now and again. He's like, over there is cheating. Go switch cards.
What would Anna be doing then, Tom?
I don't know. You know how in Terry Pratchett books, the night watchmen, they're never really off duty.
Yes.
And when they're off duty, they're not really off duty. I feel like Anna is that kind of a person. Just so she's going to be sat there. She's going to be talk, maybe a pint or two, but still in the back of her head all the time is Darkspawn, what they're planning, what the next move is, where they should go next, what to do if this happens or that happens.
I feel like none of the cast here is particularly good at parties.
Party.
In reality, you mean, or
Hey.
No, I mean character-wise.
Oh, character-wise.
I
No,
haven't been
Ruth.
to a party with half of you. Like,
Yeah, we've not been to. I don't think we've really been to a party.
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 I think the last time you thought you were a party was that manor house that was completely empty that you stole the bath from.
Yes.
It's true.
it's a while ago.
Yeah.
So, yes. Does anyone have anything else they wish to add before we wind up for today?
Ruth's going to partake in a lot of rum. I apologise profusely to that poor woman while healing her face.
You do hear
So sorry.
you do hear someone say that they had planned to fully jump out from behind furniture at you in the basement, but they couldn't get you to go to the basement, so they just had to improvise.
Look, this party has good instincts. We know a trap when we fucking see
Yep.
one, and I suppose it was.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess that will do it for today then. So yes, thank you very much, folks, for watching along today. Let's just do the usual plugs. So first of all, if you'd like to get yourself any shiny math rocks, otherwise known as wonderful dice, you can get 10% off at dndice.co.uk with Penance RPG at checkout. You can also get some wonderful things from gemhammer.com, which can be decks of many things and other such wonderful stuff. Again, 20% off with Penance RPG at checkout. So yes, that's the sponsors for that. Mr. Eden, are you doing any other streams in the next couple of weeks, days, so on?
yeah, I'll be doing Clone Hero next Saturday, probably. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, you can find more from Mr. Eden over at Monkey Magic Eden. You can find more of myself and Mr. Tom. We'll be doing two lots of games this week. On Tuesday and Friday, we'll be doing Astroneer and Stratusfactory. And the rest of the week, we'll be doing... Tomorrow night, I'll be playing Resident Evil 4, because some very nice person has gifted it to me. Tuesday we'll be doing Astroneer, as I said, and then afterwards I'll be doing some more indie horror. I might finish off Resi 4 if I still haven't finished it. Wednesday, at the moment, there's no Rat Run because Bellry's still away. So I'm looking for more people. Hopefully we'll find some soon and we can continue with the chaos that is Rat Run. Thursday will be more indie horror. Again, if I've not finished Resi 4, I might finish it, but I'll probably do some weird and wonderful indie horror as well. Friday will be Satisfactory. Hopefully some Sons of the Forest afterwards, because we seem to have fun with it. And we fucked around with it on Friday there. And I'm looking forward to the story coming out so we can finally get Mr. Eden there and Zeph. And hopefully maybe even a Tom in for when we play Sons of the Forest at some point, I'm sure. So we can get some proper carnage, because it plays up to 8, so we can always look at that.
Yeah, really looking forward to that.
It's going to be fun. The game's far too pretty. It's far too pretty. But yes, and then next Saturday, there shouldn't be any stream next Saturday, but there'll be one next Sunday, which hopefully more Dark Tide. So yes, that will do us for today, folks. Thank you all very much for watching along. We're going to go and raid probably Darren, because he is playing... what is he playing? He's playing...
A video game.
He's playing a video game. He's playing Far Changing Tides, which I have also just picked up about a week ago.
Ah, that's a nice one.
It is. It is.
I need to finish it.
That's you played the new one?
Yeah. Well, not all the way through yet, but I need to.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go with Darren. So yeah, thank you very much, folks. I wish you all the best of the rest of your weekend, and we will catch you all next time. Till then, you'll take care. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.